How are you guys? Welcome to my channel, Semi-Pi the New. And so what I want to tell you today is that, so I managed to reach one of my goals, okay? And the goal that I just reached is basically I managed to repay a little debt that I had that was a bill, energy and gas bill that I had to repay. Basically, I was minus 200 something pound, and so I managed to. So I repaid it. Firstly, I repaid it to the company with my credit card, and now I managed to repay in full my credit card, which is nice. And this is now my third accomplishment because I managed to pay something that I struggled last year. Okay, my wife actually helped me. I shouldn't say that, but yes, she did, and she actually helped me paying um, the the MOT for my car and the full service. And this year, thanks God, I paid myself, of course, in full. And so you know that I sold my cameras and things like that. Okay, and then I basically another thing that I've done is I managed to pay my car insurance for the whole year rather than paying it monthly. I paid it yearly. Okay, so for the full year I came off the previous car insurance that I had, that was going to be a little bit too much for my for what I wanted to pay. And so I found another one, paid it for the full year, which was like more than £500 anyway. And yeah, and then so this was my second accomplishment. My third accomplishment regarding money, okay, I'm talking about money here. My third accomplishment is as I just said, being able to pay back this little debt that I had with the electricity and gas company. Okay, so yeah, so I am proud of myself. I'm going to the right direction now. There is still something I'm struggling with, and basically is my passion, my obsession for action cameras and filming gadgets and stuff like that. I'm always interested in this GoPro, DJI, Insta360 stuff, microphones. I'm always watching videos about that, and I'm always think, oh, I could buy these or I could buy that. And honestly, I want to study more what is behind this desire that could, you know, be your death sentence, basically. Well, maybe that's a strong word, but yes, like, you want to buy all this kind of stuff just because you want to be able to, probably in your mind there is, okay, I buy the camera, I buy the GoPro Hero 11, not a 12. I'm sorry, guys, because the 11 has got GPS, so you will be able to, if you like, to climb mountains. Okay, you'll be able to see, at what height are you and stuff like that. Unfortunately, the GoPro will not tell you how many kilometers have you walked, which is sad. Anyway, so basically, when you want to buy that kind of stuff, those kind of cameras, you are probably, your mind also is linking them with the idea of traveling, it's like buying a flight ticket in your mind. But on the reality, okay, in reality, you're actually setting yourself back. Okay, you will not have the money to buy that flight ticket to go somewhere and shoot that video. Okay, that happened to me. You kind of enter in a loop, in a negative loop, diabolical loop, or a rabbit hole, okay, where you are gonna be addicted to buy, yes, like I remember I had this action camera, and then I said, every time I'm shooting a video, then I want to bring the camera to my face. Why don't I instead buy a second camera so that I'm gonna shoot two video at the same time, one facing up front and one, sorry, that is gonna shoot ahead of me, and one that is gonna shoot aiming myself, okay? So yeah, and so you enter in this negative loop where you want always more and more. You want to get better at shooting videos. You want always more gadgets, the best microphone. And I remember I had this microphone, and maybe there is a little sick part of myself where I sold the microphone thinking one day I will buy the next version. I will buy the next version which allows me to do this and that. So probably there is, but thanks God I sold it, and the money that I got from it, I managed to use it for to repay some stuff that I'm gonna talk about. Okay, so yes. So did I already talk about the accomplishment I had? Yes, I think I did. Yes, yes. Maybe I just forgot because this is the second video I'm shooting, because there was a first video where I thought I was recording but I wasn't. So anyway, yes. So as I said, I managed to achieve 3 accomplishments. Just to summarize, if I already said it, the first one, to repay the car, full service MOT, that was £460 roughly. Then the car insurance 500 something pound, and then the electricity and gas bill that was minus. So I was my account with them, I was like minus 200 something. So I paid it with my credit card, and I managed now to repay my credit card. So this is the third money accomplishment that I've made. And as I said, maybe you're not interested in my stuff, so okay, that's fine. On you go, like the old people say when they don't want you in the room. On you go. And basically, yeah. But I mean, I think this stuff is actually very helpful for myself. First of all, it's a diary. If it's not helpful to you, it's a diary for me. I will go back one day and I will look at this video and I will say, okay, on that day I was in that position. I had that problems. Was I managed to solve them? Am I better now? When I'm gonna look at it, when I'm gonna watch it, 3 years from now, 10 years from now, did I improve my life or not? I want to improve my life. I want to stop living my life like an addict. Like yesterday I had a problem at the supermarket. Yesterday I bought at the supermarket 2 salami, 1 big prosciutto ham, okay, and which is stuff that I'm a little bit scared of, because this is the stuff that I used to eat when I was fat. I can honestly say that I'm not fat anymore, because I mean, yes, I have a little bit of chubbiness on my sides. Like, I'm not Brad Pitt, of course, but I wouldn't call myself fat. Maybe, yeah, there's a little bit of chubbiness here on my belly, yes, but I'm not a proper fat person. No, thanks God, no. So I'm proud of saying that. Also, yeah, technically speaking, looking at the BMI, I'm healthy. Looking at the BMI, I'm in the healthy range, of course, yes. Yeah, being tall, 1.88 centimeters or 1.87, I'm in that height. I weigh 82.5 kilos this morning, so I am considered a healthy person. Anyway, I could be less than that, yes, a little bit less. I could afford to be a little bit less than that. Now I'm at this weight, and I'm very proud of it. Yes, hopefully I'm gonna lose a little bit more. Ideally, I want to be at 79, 80, I don't know, but I'm happy where I am just now. Oh, so I was saying that yesterday I bought all this salami and prosciutto ham stuff, which I'm a little bit scared of. The problem is that Lidl, the supermarket Lidl, do you know it? Well, it's a nice supermarket, especially here in UK. In Italy, every supermarket is like a kingdom if you are into char- charcuterie. Is that how you pronounce it? Charcuterie, charcuterie. I'm not entirely sure. Cured meat, salami, prosciutto, all this kind of stuff. So basically, at Lidl, they created this little part of the supermarket called charcuterie, and basically, so I wasn't expecting that. So I entered, I follow my aisle, the one with the vegetable and stuff, and there it was that um, the shelves of charcuterie that were new. They just added it to the supermarket, and they put it like near to the entrance so that you're not gonna miss it. So I initially thought, this is my some kind of salami that is gonna go away, but I think no, it's gonna stay there forever. Anyway, I ended up buying it. So that's why this morning I'm a little bit scared. I hope it's not gonna trick me into eating that kind of stuff again, and getting fat. Because that kind of stuff, of course, I'm gonna eat it with bread, which I also bought. And anyway, let's see how it goes, and hopefully I will eat salad as well, and making sure I'm gonna eat at lunch only as usual, of course. So hopefully that will allow me to to manage that kind of caloric intake, that kind of fat, well. Hopefully I will manage it well, hopefully. Anyway, and hopefully now that I bought it, I'm not gonna buy it anymore for a few months, and I'm gonna be aware of that part of Lidl, that charcuterie part, and I'm just gonna skip ahead. I'm just gonna go, you know, to where I want to buy things. I want to buy chicken. I want to buy salad. I want to buy the stuff I usually eat to be healthy. You have to have a routine. Okay, you have to have a routine. The routine can save your life. Okay, and yeah, I remembered. I want to talk to you about this little thing. I remember that when I was living with my family, right? So that was maybe, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago, I don't know. And I remember at some point I started a diary saying, I'm gonna write what my expenses are gonna be, what I'm spending for, and all the money I have, blah blah blah, so that I can keep track. And I remember my sister Aurora saying, "Oh, why do you do that? Oh, how sad! Oh, you can't live your life like that." And thinking now, oh my God! And then I actually stopped. I don't know if it was for her suggestion that I stopped writing that diary, but then I thought, my God, am I listening to my sister who lives, who adore, who love being in a cult, in a Christian cult that tells her exactly how to live her life, and she doesn't have, um, she has a very limited range of motion on in her life. She cannot decide what to do with her life. She always has to consult the preachers in this school, because you have like a monthly, or you have like appointments with them, and where they basically have to tell how you're conducting your life, and they will tell you how to adjust it, what to fix, what to do, and they're gonna use the Bible, and of course the what the cult is expecting from you somehow. And basically, what I want to say is that, so yes, So the idea of writing, actually, of writing down the achievements, the goals, what you want to achieve, and also recording what you're spending for, is actually very good, super good. And I had this idea many years ago. I was in the right track, but because I was surrounded by people that are living a completely different life, that wouldn't help me. And it actually, probably the suggestion that my sister gave me, okay, probably stopped me right there. That good idea that I had, you know, she kind of stopped me. I mean, I don't want to give her fault, because if I believed in that idea that that thing was good, I should have done it anyway. But what I'm trying to say here is, when you're living in an environment that where everybody is actually living, that kind of life, it can be difficult for you to focus on what matters to improve yourself. Anyway, so stop giving other people fault for my mistakes, but it is important to notice, to acknowledge that. And yeah, I'm not gonna do that mistake again, I promise you guys. And yeah, so as I said, now that I reached this money achievements, um, I want to achieve many other achievements under that point of view. So as I said, I want to reach, um, first of all, a positive uh, amount in my bank account, okay, and then I want to achieve a minimum amount of money that I want to have, which is £3,000, okay, £3,000, and ideally I will not go under that amount, that safety zone, okay. And yeah, that is my goal. And once I will reach that, then I will set a new goal, because the center, the juice of life is not reaching the goal, but it's playing the game, right? So yes, and like now I'm 82, and if we could go, back in the past, like 2 years ago, and I would tell myself, Sam, would you be happy to weigh 82.5 rather than 135, which you are weighing now? I would have told you, well, tell me how much money, well, that I didn't have anyway, but anyway, what do I need to do for that? Do I need to, I was going to say something that could have triggered something on YouTube. Anyway, tell me what to do and I'll do it. Should I sell my soul for that? Something like that. And because I'm gonna do it. So it's like I actually reached that goal, but of course I can. Once you reach it, like now that I'm weighing that good weight, I can weigh 80, and then there's gonna be like a point where I cannot go under anymore. So at that point, I will just focus on keeping that weight, and maybe improving, with physical exercise. So improving the actual shape of my body, so the muscles and stuff like that, something like that, or yeah. And so life is beautiful when you're living in the right track. When you are, yes, when you're aiming at a good direction. And when and I don't know if I already said that, but you know there is still sometimes the struggle of thinking, and the action cameras. I have this kind of addiction. I always watch the videos about the action cameras and stuff, and that actually make this addiction makes you poor, okay, makes you poor. And there's no need for action cameras. I've got a good phone to record myself with, and there is this expression in English that says, you have to make do, make do. You know, make do is a nice verb. It's a nice how do you call it? Verb, phrase, saying. You know, and you know, you have to make do with what you have. Okay, with what you have. I've got a Google Pixel 7 Pro. Okay, I hope I've not activated the little man there. Anyway, and so it's a very good phone. It makes very good videos. As I said, I'm not using it at its full potential right now. I'm only recording at 1080p because for what I'm recording here in my house, so there's no need of having a wonderful video quality just now. But yeah, so what I want to say is that you can actually live without an action camera, and especially if that action camera prevents you from living a good life, because if you are, if your bank account is negative and you're thinking to buy an action camera, well, no, you are setting yourself for disaster. Okay, so don't do that. Don't buy anything like that. When I'm gonna have that amount of money that I said I want to have, that maybe is a moment of your life where you can afford to buy an action camera, you know. And but I understand that even at that point you need to be careful. You need to be careful because as it is very easy to finish in a rabbit hole with these products, because they're always evolving. They are actually, every action camera is there is a new version of that action camera coming out every year. So you feel like that if you have an action camera that was built that came out in 2022, you feel you like you're having an old model. Well, it's just 2022. It's just like not even 2 years ago, you know. And were we shooting bad videos in 2022? I don't think so, you know. So anyway, it's just an addiction. It's just like a rabbit hole where you end up and you want to buy, you have a microphone and then you want the newest version, and then you want the newest version of that camera. If you have a GoPro 11, you want GoPro 12. If you have DJI Action 3, you want the 4. If you have Action 4, you want to go to Insta. And it's really an addiction. Some people are addicted to food, some people are addicted to smoke, some people are addicted to, there's many things you can addicted to. Okay, and this is an addiction, and I want to deal with it, and I'm happy somehow I'm dealing with it now. I'm still watching videos about that kind of stuff, and these I want to stop. I would like to stop. I would like to, really swap my interest with something else. Okay, I would like to switch to something else. I'm trying to, but somehow I always, and also because there is such big business, about these action cameras, regarding these action cameras. So basically, even though I'm watching a video that is not about action camera on YouTube is gonna actually propose me to watch a video like that continuously, and also there is gonna be also adverts about those cameras. And now these action camera companies are so intelligent, so smart, that they thought, instead of making you watch a normal ad, we are gonna make you watch a video made by the YouTuber. So they're actually using the video of the YouTubers as ad. I don't know if you're getting what I'm trying to say. So I will not see the advert, the straightforward advert of the camera. No, the advert is gonna be a video that has been made by the YouTuber that you can just find in the YouTuber list of videos, and they know which YouTuber you like. So when the advert comes, you will just keep watching the advert, and it's gonna be the full video. So like 10 minutes of video that YouTuber made about that camera. Okay, so they're getting really smart, and smarter and smarter to get into your head and to convince you slowly to buy those products. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been talking so long, and as I said, I've been talking like for 20 minutes before, thinking that I was recording myself, but I wasn't. Anyway, and I'm sure yes, I talked about the interesting topic that I can't talk about now because my throat is getting dry. Okay, bye bye, guys. Enjoy your life, your day, and give a like to this video, share it, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Bye bye.